All right, so I got my first challenge. Okay, great. So here, well, king f2 is like Hikaru's bone cloud or something. You should develop your pieces first. That's the rule. E3, E5. Now we're playing ton chess. Bishop D3. Well, I'm gonna just develop. I could play E4, but it's just better to develop. Maybe taking on D4 will be a good idea. So takes. And my opponent is thinking, so castles. Knight C3. Well, now my opponent is playing good moves. G4. So it's probably good. I will try these because then the pawn on G4 might be pretty weak. So G4, E4 takes. I could take here, but it's better to take on E4 first, and then I can take on G4. Bishop C2, knight takes G4. The king will move, and then queen check. Oh, king G2. Well, not queen check, but what should I do? Probably just F5, and I can solve the problem of my pawn at once. Knight G3, queen G5. Just bring pieces into the attack. The other knight to F6. Knight takes H2. Should be pretty good. But I will play this move. H4. All right. Well, just queen G6. H5, queen G5. Just ignoring everything. C5, well, you're basically pushing me to take here, and I will just take. Then I'm taking with check, discover attack. There might be better discover attacks. Maybe knight H5 first, so queen H3, F4. Yeah. Okay. Just here. So still attacking here and attacking. I got a new challenge. Takes. Oh, and the challenge is from a student. So Forest. But Forest is 1800 and here. I thought your rating is gonna be higher for Forest. F4. Rook G1. Well, I mean, that should be checkmate, but it's better to take pieces. Oh, you don't play on chess? You play on chess.com? That's why? All right. Okay, so let's play Forest. Good luck and congratulations for crossing 2000. All right. So his rating is 1800 here, but it's not his real level. Okay, playing weird stuff. Then gonna transpose to bishop g4, bishop f5, bishop f5. I'm gonna transpose to just a Caro-Kann. Hola Martinez. Okay, Forrest is thinking. Knight h4. All right. Bishop e2. e6. In the meantime, if you have any questions, something that you want me to talk about, let me know. You can just ask. Okay, Forrest, you're spending some time here. He just wants me to play bishop d6 so that he can play knight f5. That's what I assume. And I could probably still do that. No, let me just keep the bishop. Bishop e7 and castles. Castles. Like there, all right. Now it's time for my plan. Various rook c8. And if I knight takes. So Forrest is thinking between taking with the d pawn or the queen. I cannot tell. D7. Okay, knight b3. Yeah, rook c4. I guess it was okay. Not the best, but not the worst. Bishop c5, just initiative. It's bishop e3. I will calculate knight takes e5. Not sure how good the move would be. Bishop b6 maybe right here. Well, the position is pretty interesting. The only problem for Forrest is that he has 28 seconds left. But the position is interesting. Yes, you need to play faster, Forrest. Knight b3, that was weird. I have rook e4. I could just go bishop b6, probably. Rook e4. You go what? Queen d2 or I will just do bishop e6. The threat is stronger than the execution. So bishop e3, so rook e4. Now I'm threatening this. Bishop takes. Well, with queen takes, I'm probably winning a pawn. Am I? Rook takes. Rook takes. probably. No, I'm not. Queen h4 was good, and queen h5. Let me think. No, let me just attack on the queen side. Now playing good chess with 11 seconds is almost impossible. I would say this is just almost impossible. Now let me pick up this pawn. Takes on e4, I take on b2. Plays rook b1, I take on a2. I will still... Should I still take or f5? F5 I'd like. f3. No, f5. I mean, I'm not taking on b2. Thinking queen takes e4. b3, well, takes. Rook c8. Exploiting weaknesses here. Then knight d3. Seems pretty strong. Rook b5. No, rook d8 first. b5. Takes knight d3 probably. Then knight d3. c2. Queen a5 maybe. Good. Check. Queen b2. Have problems on b3. Problems on f2. Basically a lot of problems. Oh, knight c7. King f7. Just prophylaxis. Not giving you anything. Oh, yeah, knight d6 not a problem. So takes, and oh, if you wanted me to take on c4, so the fork. Yeah, always be aware of your opponent's threats. That's a rule. Now just queen b4 to go queen c5. Check. Then check. I take. I check, takes. I should just... Let me just improve my king. Let's improve my king. King there, okay, king g6. So that I can take on c4. I want to take on c4. Knight d2. And then I take on c4. Finally. And I take on b5. And I trade queens and game over. Yeah, good game for it, but you thought too much. Like, yeah, you need to play faster. Now I got another... So 1500. b4, c5, knight f3. And I like to play against the Sicilian. Let's see my opponent. So you should play a rematch first. All right, a3. Yeah, against this setup, you should play, well, a3 or go for knight db5, which will transpose to the Pelican or Sveshnikov, d5. Today I actually analyzed the game from a student and played this bishop b5. Now with bishop d7, yeah, my student played bishop g5. The best is just to take the pawn so you can play against the isolated pawn. Knight takes, yeah, doesn't really matter, you take here. Now there is an isolated pawn. And here is when you have to think. Probably just castle kingside. I like to castle queenside most of the time against the Sicilian, but here the best is just castle inside. Now, yeah, just the normal stuff. Bishop e3, castle, maybe bishop e2, bishop e2, queen d2, rook d1. Oh, taking, that should be good, but maybe what you want is this. No, bishop f3. Bishop e6, queen, I want to play queen d2. Yeah, queen h4, g3. Rook e8, rook e1. Yes, you can send me a challenge. I will prefer like 3 minutes or 5 minutes so that I can play with more, like with more people. So far, I have only one challenge here. Oh, two right now. All right, so this move, let me play c3. When you don't know what to do, just improve your pieces. If it's not the best move in the position, it's close. Bishop c5. Okay, that's good. So let me improve my pieces again. Rook e3, rook d1 or e1. Probably rook d1. I changed my plan. Okay, my opponent is a positional player. King g2. Then h4, just in case. h5. Oh, it's rook e5 is a little bit risky. Yes, it is. Takes. Do rook e1. Oh, have to play fast. Bishop d6. I wanted to play this move. The whole point was to play. Oh, take back? No way. If it's a blunder, yes, but no take back. Only if I know that you didn't want to play bishop d6, but in chess, in a game, you cannot take back. Sorry about that. So check. Oh, thank you. Then, I want to play rook e1, but my rule is no, just make it simple. Make it simple. Queen f4. King g2. Queen e6, king g2. Oh, the FIDE online arena. Well, I think online has become kind of part of the future of chess. So any online tournament that has good players is a good one. So I prefer, classical chess, or no, like over the board chess over online. But online is just part of chess future. So yeah. Make it simple. All right, good game. So I have another one here. MD said you send me a 5-minute game. If you did, I'm not seeing it here. Okay, 4. I'm an e4 player. So d5 takes. Oh, that's tricky. Yeah, has been a while since I've checked this. I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, c6. I don't think c6 is the main move here, but in Blitz you can play anything. Oh, this is a 5-minute game with, is there increment here? No, no increment. E6, now that you cannot pin my knight, I go knight f3. Well, I played d3. Usually you should take the center, but here d3 should be pretty good. Bishop d2. My FIDE rating right now is 2590. My pick was 2655. Castle. Castle and queenside would be pretty risky here. So no, just castle kingside. If I castle queenside, then I will have to be aware of every threat here, then I cannot talk. So better to castle kingside. Just make it simple. We'll see. When you play 3 minutes game, this 5-minute game looked like longer. Even though there is no increment. All right. 94. I'm gonna take with the pawn. I'm gonna take with the pawn. Yeah. Maybe e5 will be an idea. Knight g6 to play knight f4. Well, g3 should be a pretty important move here to not allow knight f4. Yeah. And I'm inviting this sacrifice. King h7. I wasn't expecting that move, but yeah, so that's what he wants. Now let me prepare like a surprise. So let me prepare a surprise. Rook d1. Just waiting for f5. And we have f5 here. Then should I do this right now? Or should I wait? 6, 6. I'm probably gonna take because it's gonna take. Yeah, I knew that. And now I'm gonna do this. That I assume he wasn't prepared for that. King h8, only move. Queen h5. Taking here rook f6. Then bishop c3. Takes here and then huge complication. Let's go for all of this. Might be pretty nice if I can checkmate like this. Takes, check, bishop e5. Well, there is queen c3 also, but try to make this checkmate work. Don't really see how. Rook f6. That was what I was expecting, but then bishop c3. If knight e5, then my thought was bishop takes, knight f7. Knight takes. Oh wow! If bishop takes e3, then this is checkmate, and I make it work. Oh, I hope this is gonna be what is gonna happen here. Rook f8. So I cannot checkmate. That's sad. That's actually sad. Takes. No, it's no way. Well, then let me just make it simple. Takes, then knight check. Yep. If rook takes, we could also take with the queen and rook f6. King h7, yep. And then, yeah, just rook d1, queen then somewhere, f3. Not if queen c6, queen e7. Then probably so bishop g8 takes the pass move. It's just a good one if I can just control everything. This is the only risk, but pretty easy to stop. You need talent to be good at chess. Well, yeah, talent is important for everything, but you can for chess, what is essential is to study and to spend time, just be a hard worker. And yeah, I played with Carlsen only on chess.com once, and I beat him and just beat him. Carlsen is great, but the game wasn't like a great level. It was just fun. So, and it's the only time I played him, unfortunately. Okay, well, here, check, takes. It's fast. Yeah, you can check the game on chess.com. My chess.com username is Tennis Master, because I like tennis. Oh, f3? What? If your opponent give you the center, you should take it. 56. Oh, that's funny. You're welcome. And now attack. Now that if you have the center, it's easy to attack. Oh, I was expecting h3. But okay. Here, then h3. Here's h4. Yeah. e5. I'm gonna play queen e7. Oh, pawn takes. Oh, no, I can play it now. Pawn takes, then knight h5. Then you have to play knight h1. Oh, you played it quite fast. So you saw the move. Okay. g5. Attack. And I want to keep the bishop. I can keep the bishop. Bishop b8 and then e6. Yeah, I can definitely keep the bishop. Probably not the best idea, but knight takes e5. Why not? e4, d takes e4. And there is bishop c4 here. Just picking up this piece. Yeah, a piece is a piece. A piece is a piece. Yeah. How much time a week did I study? Well, let's say I try to study for at least 5 hours every day before getting my Grandmaster title. After I got the title, even more than that. And should I take here? I like to keep my bishop, but a rook is a rook. Yeah, I want to keep my bishop. I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult when you have so many options. Let me play just rook g8. Oh, no, queen c8. Oh, that's actually almost a draw. See? Always be aware of your opponent's threats all the time. Now, I'm going to play bishop d7. See, just one mistake and your position can collapse with one mistake. So at least 5 hours every day. Probably, but I know people who became Grandmaster and study less than those hours, and also other people that study more. Bishop, just bishop c7. Rook d1. Okay, so my opponent is getting some counterplay. I do agree with that. Let me just trade off this bishop, and the game is gonna be over after that. My bishop is gonna be bishop g5. So you didn't allow me to trade. Is this increment or no? Yes, there is an increment. Playing kind of risky in this game. Rook f3. Bishop g4. I get more material. I probably don't need more. I just need to stabilize my position and it should be fine. So bishop c7 better. Yeah, probably to play 95. Rook d3, then 95. That I assume my opponent didn't see. Rook e3. There is this, takes, and then finally yeah. Oh, that's a big mistake. Oh, no, it's not. Could have taken with the bishop. Then there is bishop h5 that I didn't see. I was still okay because king f8 and the bishop is pinned. And now I castle and move 31. Wow. Rook g8. What? Nope. Bad move. Bishop h2. So hello, Nuvrata Karmakar. Okay. New game. So how often do I study Rook endgames? Well, right now, um, I will study endgames probably, maybe not every day, but most days. Especially when I wanted to become a Grandmaster. After I became Grandmaster, I gave more importance to openings. So, yeah. But before I study Smysl of Rook endgames and Doreski manual, also endgame manual. Yeah, I study many Rook endgames. Nowadays, mainly with my students. When when I was just playing full time, didn't uh, I didn't teach, but now I'm more teaching than playing. And yeah, even if you think you are not remembering the end games, at some point that will make sense, and at some point you will so you will find the move even without noticing. Okay, my opponent is playing the best move against this line. This is what is considered best for white. Takes b5. Okay, let me complicate things here. Then c5. Yeah, I will very often will kind of like review the same end games, but also it's pretty important to analyze your own end games, because sometimes you'll learn more. You will learn more from those games than even from books, like the games you play before. And now I like my position, and bishop b7. Yeah, I are pretty strong, and I will attack with these pawns. Okay, g4. So pretty interesting. Gonna keep my bishop. This is my plan. King b8, rook c8. But even though this is my plan, oh, I guess he wanted to move the knight. I always need to be aware of my opponent's threats. Also, knight b6, knight d5. Looks pretty attractive. Okay, and then knight b6. Because you want to go bishop f3 and trade off my bishop. I want to keep the bishop. So knight d5. This is a dreamy position for black. All right, that's definitely a good move. Knight c5. Just to make it more interesting, I'm gonna sack. And my bishop. Yeah, I'm definitely have compensation. Knight d3, good. Let me do knight b4. I can do knight d3 maybe. Queen e5 could be another one. No, knight d3. So attacking b2. Yeah, so for calculating, you should, oh wow, tricky. Oh, see, always be aware of your opponent's threats all the time. Okay, so let me play this move so that I can do 93 then. But then it's gonna play Rook D7. Okay. This opponent is tricky. Should I go F5? Takes. I'm gonna go 95 again. Yeah, no, I wanna keep my pieces. Rook C8. C8. Huh. Okay, knight b4. Now I can play knight b4, knight d3. If he's sacked, well, you probably have to. Takes. And now rook c2. Strong move. If rook d2, I have bishop e4, and I win. Yeah, my opponent played well here. Takes. King c1, bishop d5, takes. Oops. Still not easy. Should I take and play king c7? Let me take and play king c7. King c7. I can take one pawn. Okay, we take here. Probably should have taken the other one. Oh, that's good. Yeah, pretty good game. I had to concentrate. I couldn't I couldn't answer any question. But pretty good game. Yeah, pretty good game. Let me go to the next one. Let me do a 5-minute game so that I can answer some questions. So let's see. Someone said about calculating. Well, depending of what level you are at right now, Anubrata. Because if you are, let's say, 1,000, it's more important even to read. It's more important to play and do puzzles. That's a priority. Let me do this again. That should be a priority. And then do puzzles. Oh, my opponent wants to make a draw with this line. Do puzzles, play, analyze your own games. That's definitely a priority for a level like that. If you are 1,500, 1,800, 1,900, it's pretty important to start. You will do the exact same thing, but at the same time, you will also read books, understand the classical games. Yeah. Yeah, this position is pretty drawish, by the way. And yeah, so anything that you do with chess will be good for your level. But you want to basically, yes, organize, and you want to understand your weaknesses also. If you are not good in tactical positions, you want to improve that part. Or if it's strategy, also the same thing, but you want to improve that part. You will do that analyzing your own games. Okay, my opponent. I don't like to play this position, by the way, because it's very drawish. But okay, a draw here is not bad. Now let's see. Another question was Also, when you are doing puzzles, you are visualizing the board. That's also pretty important. You need to visualize. B5, bishop takes. Let me do G6, just in case. G6, just in case. Then, no, I didn't start working in opening when I hit Grandmaster level. No, it was when I became Grandmaster, I gave more importance to openings than other stuff, but I still work in everything, basically. Okay, should I do this? Yeah, let me do this. But once that you get like the title and you start playing with stronger players, you need to, like, you will understand that openings will become a big thing. I'm gonna make it fun here. A draw is okay. So let me create some weaknesses. Now another question. Yeah, an intermediate player needs to also work in openings too. But a beginner, no, the beginner needs to work more in the other part of the game. So knight here. Let's see if I can win a pawn. Then, yeah, you can still get into Grandmaster without too much opening knowledge. Yes, you do need openings, especially nowadays that there is so much information out there. But yes, you can become Grandmaster without a big opening knowledge. You do need to know your stuff, let's say. Let's see what else. You send a challenge, Joker. Let's see if I. Yeah, JS colon I have. Oh, Joker. Yeah, I'm seeing your challenge now. You are the number 4, or the number 4. Then any other? How do you analyze games? Yeah, for that is basically one strong player should help you, because this is tough. Analyze game is, and understanding that part of the game is pretty tough. Someone should help you with that. Then 1950 FIDE, yes, you do need to work in openings. They are going to be a big part of your okay, what should I do? I'm going to do this weird plan. Yeah, if a5, I'm going to win the pawn. And of course endgame and all of that, but openings 1950, you do need to, especially nowadays, you don't want to give your opponent a big advantage. My strongest aspect of the game, probably strategy. I feel I have a good idea of what to do most of the time, and it's thanks to my strategic knowledge and the time I spent studying chess. Okay, I know what he wants to do, and yeah, now let's do it fun. Let's make it fun here. Knight versus bishop. Then a5 to get the b4 square. He gets good squares too, just to make it more fun. The strongest aspect of chess. Oh, okay. I'm not telling my opponent what I want to do. Oh, he played the best move. Okay. This game reminds me to the game Hikaru against Caruana, b6. And it was the same opening, by the way. Takes. King b3. The god of chess if Magnus is the god of chess. I mean, difficult to say that, especially with so many strong players. Oh wow, he saw everything here. Oh, but then I can play these. If I take with a D pawn, and I can bring my king up. I have good chances here. Huh. 48 seconds. One, rank anyone. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Not sure if it's good or bad, but it's not. Yeah, tough position. Check, 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 check. Check 92 here. Yeah, I needed another weakness, but there is no more weaknesses here. And oh, he's playing well. Oh, is this with increment or no? Oh, it's not with, it's without increment. I thought I had 2 seconds. Oh, I thought I had 2 seconds. Is this without increment? But pretty good game. Pretty good game. So it was a draw, but I thought I had 2 seconds increment in this one. Yeah, and the game is actually a draw. No way to. Wow, played pretty good chess. Let me go. The next one is JS colon. Let me make sure if this is with increment or not. Oh, increment. Yeah, 2 seconds. Let's see. Another question. Yeah, middle game. If you get bad positions, it's good to have a good middle game. 97, bishop c4. What would you say? Yeah, if you are 2200, your main focus should be openings and middle game. Well, but then, yeah, no, 2200 you have to focus on everything. Open and middle game, end games, everything. Everything is important. Here, I remember I saw something like this idea takes to play knight h4. And yes, if you are not good in calculation, you should just do more puzzles. Analyze your games without using the engine. Just try to analyze even if the moves are not the best, you are doing, you're working. So just do your best. Try to calculate. That's a good move. Let me play it here. So it takes. I'm gonna take on d6. Yeah, that's a good move. Then, yep. This is a typical idea in this type of position. I'm expecting maybe not, but knight c5 I can take, and I get Oh, I need to take now. Yeah, I will take. Then I get, is there a better move? Should always check. Even if this is what you thought, you should always check. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. You took, well, you have to. Should I trade queens and play this endgame? Or should I? It's probably the best. Let me just trade queens and play this endgame. This one I remember is with increment. Hey Alvin, you challenge me in a game. Yeah, knight takes c4, knight takes h6. I don't want to say it because then he will play it. Oh, he took here. Gonna take. This seems close to a draw, but my hope is gonna be this plan and my light square bishop. So. Well, not only my rooks. I try to centralize every piece if I get the opportunity to. So now, all right. So g4. I want to push my pawns, but g4 maybe will be no g4. Should I just go g4? Yeah, let me do g4. Rook takes e8. Then king g2. This is my plan. Bishop takes king g4 and I take the knight. That should be pretty good. King g4. Rook trap, I don't know where. Takes 94. Yeah, this should be winning. Taking here, or I'm gonna take on d6. Then knight d6. Taking. Bishop takes and then king g6. Knight here. Well, knight c4. Then you have bishop c7. That's why I'll play 94. Maybe here. Or just pushing the pawn. Bishop d4. I should probably play c4 and b5. I just take. Yeah, just take. Bishop c4, and then this pawn is going to win. Yeah, it was a tough game. The endgame was always better for me. I just needed to find this king f3, king g4. So Play e4 again. I'm playing a lot of games with white. Oh, knight c6. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna play in. Oh, d5. Oh, this is kind of a Scandinavian then. Well, in a classical game, I will try to find the best move here. But in a rapid game, it's better just to play practical. Play the best move, but play a good one and play fast. e5. h3. I use bishop e3. f5. Oh, attack. It's time to play h3. Because now my thought was rook h2. I play rook h2, which is weird, I know. But rook e1 is also the same. Now rook e1. Forcing these. And then I'm taking queen f3. Then I can castle queenside. My rook on g1, I could play g4. Sometimes, yeah, I will play d3, but more in blitz games. In classical games, I will probably go more for d4. Now here g4 is what I want to play. Sen is gonna play here. Yeah, let me get some space. Before f4, bishop takes, and then bishop d2 to push a knight e4. Oh, I should have played queen f3 first. Let me play it now. Queen d7. Let me castle queenside, rook e1, attack e5, e1, attack e5. It's bishop d4. Yeah, well, g5. You know, knight takes, queen takes. This pawn is hanging after c3. It's not the best, but let me try this. Maybe there will be some. I want to go c3. This move is risky because he has bishop b6. Now it should be fine for me. g4. Another endgame. Queen e7. This move. Have to be careful with c4. For now. I don't know. I feel that this move should be important. Just defending, or maybe I will need rook b1. c5. Okay, that's weird. Oh, because you want to go somewhere here? I'm gonna do a4 and rook a1. Yeah, rook a1. h4. h5. He wants to go c4. d4 a big deal or not? Probably not. h6, just in case. g6, rook e1. Yeah, I was expecting that move, but after takes, queen takes, he probably didn't see queen d7. Oh, knight b4. I didn't see knight b4. King c1. Oh, knight b4, king c1. He's attacking, I'm attacking. We'll see. Oh, rook f7. I'm missing another move. Oof. King b1. No, king c. Let's see if he takes. I wanted him to take. Oh, no, he didn't want to take. Maybe king here, check, king e2, and I can escape. c1. Let's see. Yeah, let's risk. Let's risk. That's fun. b3, let's go. Let's go. Queen 3. Okay, well, I have 3 queens, but still it should be pretty good for me. Rook e2. Should I defend the pawn? Let me defend the pawn just in case. This is with increment, right? Yes, it is. Okay, b3, just in case. Just in case. Play fast, play fast. Knight takes. Bishop e1. Yeah, I would, I mean, let me just take here. Well, okay. Every piece attack in c5. Take, check here. Oh, doesn't want to give up. Well, third mate here. Is there any stalemate tactic? No, there is not. And now mate. Yeah, I couldn't talk, so it was a pretty good game. Next one, Anu Karma. Knight takes f2. When I don't remember. I don't remember the part of knight takes f2. Okay, I'm white again. Let me play the Italian. Bishop c5, c3. Castles. Let me do. Oops. No, not e4. I'm gonna do this. I like bishop g5. Knight takes f2 with rook d2 attack. Maybe. The game was very complicated. I think I was better, but it was a close position. In close position, sometimes the most difficult is to understand your plan. What should you need to do? So Richard Smith, let's see. I don't see you here, actually, in the challenge. Arsenal. Oh, you are. You have only one person before you. So bishop e6. I have 6 challenges so far. 7. Now you are first because that person quit. Bishop e6. Okay, now let me castle. Bishop h4. Is this yeah, there is increment. Bishop h4, and then knight bishop takes, knight takes. King shade. Oof. I know what my opponent wants, so let me do this move. Queen c8, I was expecting that. Then, okay, this is risky. Bishop takes because the file is open. Takes, knight h4, but let me take the risk. Takes knight h4. Yeah, I take the risk. Knight h4. It's risky, but it's the best at the same time. With the bishop on e6, so you could take on e6. It's usually better to wait, because if you take pawn takes, this pawn structure is not bad. Now my idea will be to attack this weakness on f5, and I will bring my queen back. Oh, my opponent is tricky. Wants to play this move. Let me just bring my queen back into the king side. Queen h5 is the idea. Knight g6. That's not good because I have this move intermediate, and now you cannot take with the pawn. That's the idea. You have to take with the queen, and that's what I wanted, because I have probably this one first. Should I do this one first, or just knight f5 first? Probably knight f5 first. So knight here, queen h5. Knight takes, pawn takes, and then the knight comes to e4. but in both cases, yeah, f5, a big weakness. So rook g8, isn't this checkmate? It's not checkmate, almost, but not yet. Should probably take with the knight, but then rook g5. Okay, let's see. I should take with the queen, and then I will do f4 and bring the rook up. So f4. That is bishop e3, but I will ignore that. Yeah, let me just do a tactical move. Still hoping that there will be rook g8. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Here. Yep. Yeah, rook takes g2. Checkmate. Oh, please, just do the rook takes g2. Oh yeah, rook takes g2. And then what I saw was takes. You always confirm it. Once that you sack the queen, you cannot take it back. Okay. We have the same position. Knight f6, bishop g5. Same idea. Is this with increment? Yes, still with increment. h5. That's risky. So knight takes. Do you want to play h4? I can take here. You, let's say, take here. And it's very complicated. Takes. Then I take on h8. Because it's complicated, I'm gonna just go for it. It's the best way to enjoy these games. Thanks to you, Anu Brata. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting game. Next time you're going to be more careful with the weakness on f5. d5. Okay, I was not expecting that move, but I guess it doesn't make too much of a difference, so I can take here. Yeah. Yeah, I think after this stream you will be trying this line with the bishop g5. Yeah, I have played it a lot, and the first time I saw this idea was, well, I don't remember the first time, but I liked one game that Gukesh won with white, and after that I started analyzing the line. Yeah, I know. 3 minutes is tough. Like, it's basically reacting. That's why I don't like to play bullet games. I know it's fun, but if you want to be close to a good level, yeah, probably you shouldn't try less than 3 minutes. Even 3 minutes, the quality shouldn't be as good as, yeah, h4. I could have taken this pawn, but just h4. Takes. I have good center here. Knight g4. Then I will develop. Let me just develop. f3 will be a potential idea. Knight d4. Queen b6. Probably b4. And c5. I like this idea. Yeah, why not? b4. Well, bishop takes, knight takes. Yeah, b4. Then c5. Queen e2. And now probably queen e2 it should be the easiest way to takes f5, and now I just move the knight back. I will just prepare f3. Oh, f4 or f3. f4. Bishop to f2. Takes. 94 and c4. King g7 you played. Well, c4. Rook d1. I'm going to prepare d6. Oh, why I didn't play d6? I don't know. Now d6. Takes. Try to take with the pawn. Takes 94, probably c5. Just c5. Takes. And here check. Now just d7 and c6. So if bishop takes, rook takes. Yeah, this bishop d5 is pretty tough. Okay, so let me play. This game here, d6. Oh, that line. Yeah, don't remember. I'm gonna do this is not the main move, but I think it's interesting. So f4, I'm just playing for castle and queen side and an attack. h3, just in case of this possibility. D3, just in case of rook g1. I might be able to. Should I do knight h2? Can I just castle queenside and see how it goes? And now it is time for this idea. g4. This knight is out of the game. With the engine, analyzing your game with the engine, the problem is like you're gonna get too comfortable doing it, and then you will want to do it most of the time. So I don't think it's good to analyze with an engine, at least at first. For a master at the master level, yes, of course. And even if you analyze with the engine, instead of just thinking, oh, I was winning and just following blindly what the engine says, you should try to understand the ideas. And this pawn should be lost soon. Understand the engine's idea and try to just calculate by yourself. It doesn't matter if your move are not good enough and you say, oh, I'm just making bad move, and the engine will always play better. This move is risky, but I want to play it because there will be some sacrifices here. Maybe b5. About just c3. No, I can take, and if b4 I take, and then I take. And there's no attack, right? Right. Let me just play c3, just in case. Just in case. Three advices to improving chess. Well, the key things to do is they are playing a lot, especially when you are from beginner to intermediate, playing a lot, analyzing your own games. You should analyze most of your games or every game you play. That's essential. And study strategy. Try to understand the plans, the ideas. And also when you study your own games and you analyze your own games, you are improving openings too, because you're improving and you're understanding what to do in the openings you play. Should take here. I don't want to take, but I need to. Oh, can I even take here? No. Better to play queen f2. So I can take or take. And I don't know if I'm already on 3, the third advice, but these are things that you'd need to do. Oh, king b8. Now I saw this f5 because this knight is kind of hanging. And if knight g8, I will play f6 and the knight is trapped. Okay, well, you stack like this. Rook g7, let me attack. f4. I mean, I have to take. Oh, because then you want to play b4. Okay. Can take. You take. I take. This is very complicated. Takes. It's just because it's just for fun. Okay. I think I would have taken here first. And now c4 traps the rook. Oh, I should take here first and then play c4. Yeah, let's do that. So they can close the open file. And then c4. Oh, the rook is not trapped, but then what should I do? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, if I can trade queens, that's the easiest. Queen e4 check. Still, don't do too much with that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do b3. Scary, I know. But one. I'm gonna use this pawn as a shield. Okay, check. Then check. Then take, I guess. Is there any threatening this move? Yep. Now we play. Who's next? Okay. Now I'm playing black. Knight f3. Let me play this idea. Knight 5. The idea is to play d6, knight d7, e5. Well, if we play like that, then a4. In this type of position, black plays for e5. I'm assuming my opponent will play bishop d3. I'm gonna go for e5. Yep, e5. I'm gonna castle too. h6. It's not problem here. How many games should you play for a year? I remember. I think Botvinnik used to say like at least 100 games. Right now, probably more than that. More than 100 classical games. So you want classical time control for those games. All right, so knight takes, bishop takes, f5. It will be a little bit risky. But it's definitely not bad. Bishop takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. No, but white to play. Let me just do h6. And then bishop g4. Should I just go for this? Bishop g4. Yeah, bishop g4. Pawn takes, pawn takes. So knight takes, bishop takes. Let's wait. h3. Do this. I want to provoke e4 so that I can target this. 120, 130, yeah, at least. All right. This is a very solid game. Let me just try it here. Then bishop e4. I want to target the d4. Yes, it is high. I mean, if you play a lot of games, every time you play, you learn. So it makes sense to play as many games as possible. Oh, that's a big positional mistake, because after bishop takes f3, you'll have to take with the queen, and then after queen takes, you'll have to take with the pawn. And then I got the weakness I wanted. Queen takes, and then knight here, knight b3. Pawn takes, maybe rook a5 now to target this pawn. That's actually what I wanted. Knight b8, knight d7, knight c5, knight d7. Yeah, I think I'm giving you chances here. b5, rook here, rook there. So c6 takes. Yeah, king d2, king there was good. If takes here. c6. Let's see what happens with this. f4. takes rook here. Takes, phone takes. Now I can, I guess, move my rook around, rook here. Oh no, I can play rook a6. Then 96 to take this pawn. Oh, en passant. No, let me take this. All these pawns. Yeah, this one took. It was so close, and the endgame that it wasn't easy. Let's see what's next. Let me know if you have been here for a while, so I can play you. Remember. Okay. I think line has been for a while. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Now let me play the old king pawn. Oh, bishop there, bishop b5, okay. Probably takes queen d4, and then can I take here d3? Yeah, I don't want to play another endgame. I already played an endgame. Queen d4, queen e5. Sometimes with mainly how leader, yeah, because sometimes I don't play a move when I have analyzed a lot. So queen d4 directly he had knight d3, so that's why. But now he missed these. And then when I analyze the game with my opponent, then sometimes they just didn't even calculated that specific move that I spent like 20 minutes thinking. So, but I mean, for precaution, you have to always play the best move. Doesn't matter against you're playing. Who are you playing against? You should play the best move all the time. King d2, I have knight e4, and then I win the queen. keep checking. No, I should take with the rook. Yeah, you needed to develop faster in this game. Lining. Like basically d3, and also when you play knight c3, well, you develop it, you didn't see bishop g4. And after bishop g4, the move you needed to play was d4. Then yeah, that was definitely the best move. Okay, so this will be the last game I will play today, but I will be the whole month playing games and doing this streaming, so please join and keep challenging me. There is a tournament here at the chess club every Saturday, or it's a Friday and Saturday that these tournaments are streamed, and I'll be either playing or commenting, so just join. Oh, my opponent knows a lot of theory. Oh, I should have taken with the knight to play more an aggressive type of position. Takes, queen takes, all right. Go c5. So are called hanging pawns. They could be good or weak. In this case, I think they're good. I will try d4. When you have the hanging pawns, this is basically the idea. Let me just do d4 now. Takes. Yeah, knight here. Knight takes d4. Bishop c5. Yeah, I saw this when he played, but knight e4, he has queen e3. Yeah, he thought for some time to see if he wanted to pin his knight. Jasser, he's my brother. So you could say that he was my first student because I'm 8 years older than him, and he also became a grandmaster. And do you know Jasser? Oh, the tournaments are in person, but they are streamed. So it will be me or someone else streaming this tournament at the chess club. A cool novelty in the NIMSA. Oh, isn't these? Oh, there is back rank problems here. Let's see. Takes. Queen takes. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. And rook takes. And rook takes. Queen takes. No, there is no back rank problems here. So bishop takes will win a piece. Bishop takes, and then rook takes. Oh wait, I didn't see this move. I hope he didn't see either. I didn't see this move. It's tough to play and talk. And he's thinking. I'm just hoping because it's a pretty strong move. Knight f5. That one more time, I didn't see it. Otherwise, I would have played something else. Oh, and then now he found it, or he was listening to this stream. But in any case, I need to make a good move here. Okay, let's do g6. I don't know if it's the best, but then I will take here. Yeah, I'm just playing what I'm sure he had a better move, that knight d6. But also just a couple of seconds. Rook takes d1, then rook takes d6, and I want a piece anyway. And now this is checkmate. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, hope you have enjoyed this stream. I will be for the whole month doing this this type of stream, so please join next time. And yeah, most people ask questions, so yeah, feel free to ask any questions in the next one. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my next stream.